All right, BHCL, we're back. Game day 18. We are here today for the desk real quickly. I'm al fresco. I got Luke on my left. We got Youppi sort of on my right and ZD as well. Um, we're just going to quickly go over things. The regular season is almost over. We got 3 more games to go. Not much on the line with the games today. We'll quickly jump into a review of yesterday's games. Um, the Earthquakes beating the Surge 3-2. In the first game, the Pigeons beating the Surge 4-0, which gave the Earthquakes their playoff berth with the win over the Surge in the first game, and the Surge losing both of their games. So they were able to clinch a playoff spot after the second game. And the third game, the Otters beating down on the Marshmallows 9-2, which then gave the Surge their playoff berth, which locked that into place. Real quickly, ZD, do you want to go over the standings and what this means for the team?
Yeah, so the playoff picture is a lock minus the top 2 seeds, and that's important because you get home ice advantage. Blue Ridge is playing Ohio today, and if Blue Ridge gets 2 points, regulation win, overtime win, they will secure the #1 seed. But if Blue Ridge loses in any fashion in regulation or overtime, the New York Bagels will clinch the #1 seed. Seeds 3 through 6 are a lock. I guess technically the Marshmallows can move past the popcorn in today's Tank Bowl. But other than that, seeds 3 through 6 are lock, and those playoff matchups are locked. Back to you, Al.
All right. So, with those playoff matchups on the line, that does indeed lock things. But there is a couple games today that have an impact. Like ZD said, the Blizzard versus Otters. That game's at 7:45. That's your game to watch for tonight. The other 2 games, not as much. The Marshmallows and Popcorn play in a battle for the worst team per se. Whoever loses that game is probably going to end up as the worst team in the BHCL. And then the Marshmallows also have another game tonight. They play the Earthquake at 8:30. Again, meaningless game. You're going to see a lot of bench players and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. But not to bore you with tonight's games, obviously we'll get into those as the broadcast starts for those games. Let's quickly go over a season recap of how we thought these teams were doing, starting with the New York Bagels. Luke, how do you think they did? Did they underperform, overperform, or did they meet expectations this season?
The Bagels were extremely weird for me this season. You look at their stats and you say like right away, oh, they performed great, only taking 1 loss in regulation, 2 overtime losses. But those losses were just kind of weird for them, especially the one against the Sacramento Surge, just very uncharacteristic. Every once in a while, it just kind of seemed like they lost their footing, lost their identity. I think that they've bounced back from that a huge most of the way. But yeah, I think that they're a really good team and they deserve to be there.
Yep, that's pretty much a good summary. Were a good team, expected to be a good team heading into it, and for sure they were definitely they're definitely still up there. Obviously, Youppi, you are the owner of the New York Bagels, so you should be very happy with that. But you're pretty much rivals at this point. The Blue Ridge Blizzard ending up at second place at the moment. How do you think they did? Did they meet? Did they exceed expectations, or did they underperform?
Yeah, I definitely think the Blizzard exceeded the expectations that I at least had for them. I know that Akuzo's a great player, but it was questionable to see if Dripsky would perform at the same level that he did last season on the second line for the Wings. And their supporting cast was still questionable to me. Even now, they've all had very, very good games as of late. But sometimes they just seem to, just be role players, which is good enough for the rest of the season. But it's going to be interesting to see in the playoffs how like other teams are going to try to shut them down. And also their goaltender Mimi has had a lot of ups and downs, but he always locks in for playoffs, so I'm sure they'll be fine. But yeah, definitely higher than I expected.
Great summarization of how the Blizzard did this season. Let's go into the 3 seed, ZD, the Ohio Otters. How do you think they did this season?
Yeah, I think they met expectations. Slightly above average team. Robey carried the load. A dark horse player or surprising player for me was Sammy the Whale. He just wasn't a troll, but overall, I think they met expectations.
Absolutely. And then jumping into the Paris Pigeons, Luke, how do you think they did? I know you have very strong opinions on the Pigeons.
The Pigeons exceeded expectations because they should not be where they are. They are easily, besides the Sacramento Surge, the most fraud team on there. And it is not even close. The Paris Pigeons do not belong to be at 4th, much less 5 or 6.
Ooh, interesting take from Luke there. ZD, I think you have some words for that?
I think he's just coping.
What is their star power?
R-Doggy. You are undervaluing R-Doggy.
Maybe if he logs on the
solid
game
player,
when
but we
like
need
there's
to
not a
move
game
on.
going on, then I'll value
need to
him
move
higher.
on.
But they're gonna get wiped in playoffs. That's
We
it.
need to move on.
Interesting take there. Let's jump into the LA Earthquakes. They are secured the 5 seed. Youppi, good friend Ghostyferret on your team. How do you think they did this season?
I mean, I don't think it's a hot take to say that this team was kind of mid, especially compared to expectations. I expected them to be a top 3 team, but for the most part, they've just been kind of trash. I mean, I think the trade that they made early in the season, trading Farabee and Jaden for Konechny and Quake, might have helped to shake things up and give this team a little bit of momentum. But let's be real, guys. I don't think we even had to ask if this team met expectations or not, considering where this team was rated and where they are now. They were lucky to even squeak into the playoffs. They needed some very, very strong games here at the end of the season and a lot of I'd say takeover games from Ferret down the stretch. Obviously, their last game they played very good and they looked very cohesive, but I'm still not super high on them. I'm sure that most of you guys would agree, though.
Yeah, and lastly, the final team in the playoffs, the Sacramento Surge. ZD, how do you think they did? Did they underperform, overperform? I know people have some hot takes on this team.
Yeah, I mean, for me, going into the season, they were a fringe bubble playoff team. They just didn't have offensive firepower, and I think they met my expectations. They were a fringe bubble team. It took them. They didn't even secure the playoffs on their own. It took Malibu losing yesterday for them to secure. They didn't score a lot of goals. I thought that they were going to be better defensively, but they had a minus 18 goal differential on the season. So in that category, I'd say they underperformed, but overall, they met my expectations. They're going to get trounced in the playoffs. But that's what I thought of the Surge this season.
And then obviously the last 2 teams out of the playoffs, the Popcorn and the Marshmallows. I feel like the desk can come to an agreement that these teams definitely underperformed, or
I'd say
Yeah.
the Popcorn performed to expectations.
Dude, the Popcorn
fair.
overperformed. Let's be
That is
real, dude.
true.
They got
They
wins. They got wins. They should not have won games. This team is awful. They've proven to be awful. Nothing about this team impressed me except for Mount on a game by game basis. Let's just honestly, unless you guys have anything to say, I don't even think we should talk about the Popcorn. Embarrassing org.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
the Marshmallows, I would say, definitely underperformed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Depressingly underperformed, depending on who you ask.
But it's okay. It's okay,
Uh-huh.
Luke. It happens. Things are always not going to go your way, and we'll see how the Marshmallows have fun tonight. It should be a couple of fun matchups. Starting off with the Nebraska Popcorn versus the Malibu Marshmallows. We're running a bit past time, so we will send you on a very, very quick break. All right, BHCL, we are back for game day 18. It's about to get underway. The Marshmallows taking on the Nebraska Popcorn. Should be an interesting matchup. This is like that quote-unquote tank bowl. I'm Alfresco. I'm joined alongside by ZDXW. ZD, how we doing tonight?
You know, we could be better. We have to witness this game, to be quite fair. So we will try and make it interesting. Hopefully this is a solid game. And Vandy 459 is making his BHCL debut against his brother, Luke. No way.
Looks like the bench starters are in the starting lineup as Luke almost own goals it versus Zaz Pixel. Zaz getting a 1 or 2 spot starts in the middle of the season for the Marshmallows, but haven't seen him since. Kiet X4 playing skater. A lot of bench players as the shot from Kiet goes off the post. Yeah, I'm trying. Hold on. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. There we go. Anyways. Farabee clearing it behind the net there. Puck is along the blue line. Big hit from Farabee. It will be a penalty. Shot from Luke. It's saved by Spooky Mount, and they finally touch the puck.
Wow, that was a great opportunity there for Luke to maintain possession. The stamina not being enabled right off the bat, I think gives Malibu an advantage because if you get to leave Luke and Kiet out there, their first line, it looks like Vandy is going to PK.
Vandy 459 has never seen BHL.
Nope.
Oh, they quickly switch him off for Dicker. Shot from Kiet X4, blocked by Dicker. Again, you're going to see a lot of subs in this game probably. Lucas shot, saved by Spooky Mount. Rebound saved by Spooky Mount. Hit a shot, it's saved. Or no, that's Snobby Shores in the net, not Spooky Mount. Jesus. I didn't really see the starters, but Snobby Shores, the backup for the Popcorn in net. He was in net when they let in 14 to the New York Bagels, so improving that save percentage just a bit. Luke hitting it out of play on the power play, and the puck will be in the defensive zone.
You know, if anything, this is Luke's stat pad game.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is
I
true.
think he's going to want to get his points up here. Obviously, a great player who underperformed offensively.
He wants to be employed next season.
Exactly.
He wins the faceoff, and Kiet has a wide open pass, but a big block from Vandy. Kiet trying to get it past and out of the zone, and he does. Farabee tries to hit it right back in, but it ends up again out of play.
Wow. This is like the opposite of yesterday's game day. There was like no stoppages yesterday, and we have so many so far.
Yeah, that's what happens when you put your lower level players on the ice. Vandy and Farabee versus Just Ryan, Stan V. 2 JBHL prospects here that haven't been drafted in the BHL at all before this Creator League came to fruition. They're both on the same team in JBHL as well, so these two definitely have a little bit of chemistry. In the minor leagues, at least. Farabee taking the puck away from Stan V, but it's pinged away and behind the net. Stan V crossing it for Rye. Rye hitting it up, but Farabee's right on it. Rye having plenty of shots at the net there, but whiffing, and it's cleared by Farabee. Farabee hitting it to the middle. Vandy trying to get past Stan V, but unable to. Stan V clears the zone momentarily, but right back in go the Popcorn. Farabee hits it back for Vandy. A shot goes wide. Stan V trying to pull it back, but Vandy a good forecheck. Stan V struggling to get the puck out of the zone here, but eventually does. Farabee trying to get past, but big hit there from Stan V. No call from the official as Just Right tries to get a shot away, but stopped there by Farabee. Farabee trying to work past Just Rye, but he's unable to. Stan V taking over now. Stan V trying to work past, but he will just dump it in as the Popcorn finally go for a line change there. Newbly Bridge on the ice for the Popcorn. Luke works around him, but not past Farabee. Luke pulling it back, trying to cut to the middle, but stop. He had a shot from deep. It goes just wide of the net and cleared away by Snobby Shores. Newbly Bridge trying to hit it up for Brandon, but Kiet steals it from him. Kiet giving it back for Luke. Luke trying to cut to the middle, but it's hit away by Newbly Bridge. Luke a shot. It goes just wide. Brunlin behind his own net. He clears it up for Newbly Bridge, but Kiet reads it well. Kiet in front of his own net, whiffing, but he's able to pull it back and get it up to Luke. Luke trying to go the other way, but Brennan pings it away. Luke pulls it back, looking for a shot in the middle of the ice, but Newbly Bridge clears it down the zone. Newbly Bridge cuts to the middle, tries to pull it back, but it's nowhere near the net and cleared away by Kiet. It's kept in by Newbly Bridge, trying to pull it back yet again, but he whiffs. Luke 2-on-1 now as he tries to cross to Kiet, but the pass is too far. Kiet trying to center it, but it's cleared out by Newbly Bridge. Luke trying to get into the zone, but Brunlin clears it away. Brunlin and Vandy now on the ice for the Popcorn. You would think that this line is definitely a weakness versus two of the best on the Marshmallows. Brunlin gets past. He had a shot. It goes through his pixel. It sits on the line. It's cleared. Vandy tries to get the rebound, but it's cleared by Just Ride. Just Ride the other way. Shot saved by Snobby Shores. The rebound. He whiffs on the 5-hole attempt. Just Ride to the middle. He scores.
Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's Just Ride's first BHCL goal. So, congrats to him. And this game so far has just been a ping pong match, back and forth, and the Marshmallows come out on top. Too bad they couldn't get this yesterday. Scoring early, and let's see if they can maintain it. And let's see if the Popcorn can answer back before the end of the period. 9.4 seconds. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but quite a lot of talk in the chat. Obviously not in the text chat, but in the voice chat. There is a prox chat in between. A lot of screaming going on in between players. A lot of trash talking. Be an FOV on away as Stampede was in the dot. Okay, thank you. They've switched centers. Oh. Stampede wins it back. Farabee trying to cut past, but Just Ride with some good defense there. Grimace hitting it up for Farabee. A shot saved by Zaz Pixel. And that'll end the period. It's 1-0 Malibu after one. We'll send it in between the benches for an intermission with, I guess, me and ZD.
Alrighty. Thanks, Al. And the way I would describe this game so far, this is the reason why both these teams are at the bottom of the standings. Just bad hockey all around. You know, I think each team had one or two decent or solid chances that period. But outside the one goal, nobody's been able to talk. And there haven't been sustained offensive plays. The defense is shaky at best. The back checking is bad. Passing plays are non-existent. And this just shows why these two teams are not in the playoffs. And I will also add, both teams are playing their backup goalie. So you would expect more goals to happen. I understand that both teams are playing prospects. But still, this is just bad hockey all around.
Yeah, nothing really impressive on the ice. You can definitely tell the skill disparity between teams like this, where you're putting out your prospects and like even their starters. If some of the starters were to be here, you would tell and recognize a clear difference. Obviously, both teams still playing their starters. You know, Luke still playing, Brunlin still playing, Farabee still playing. They've kind of been swapping out between Newbly Bridge and Grimace all season on the Popcorn end. So technically still some of the starters playing, but it's just bad hockey all around. Something you don't want to watch. But Definitely a little more action-packed and chaotic, for sure.
Yeah. You know, it might be a blessing that Malibu did not make the playoffs because they would get destroyed.
Currently,
it is a
the
sizable gap.
ZD's chuckling as the players are currently racing back and forth on the goal line between periods. That's what type of shenanigans is taking place as both of these teams are eliminated. So they're just trying to have fun while they're at it.
It's like a kid when they get new shoes. Do those shoes? Look at these shoes, make me so fast. That's what it looks like. Let's see if there's gonna be a blue line drill.
Yep.
Game.
We'll see if they start repping drills in between intermissions between
or during the play.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't think they're just running laps. I think they're playing sharks and minnows. I'm so confused.
They are absolutely playing sharks and minnows.
Good for them.
You would be correct.
That's so awesome.
Anyways, Vision and Kiet on the ice for the Marshmallows. Zaz on the bench, not in net. Farabee and Grimace on the ice for the Popcorn. Farabee trying to hit it to the middle, but it's hit away by Kiet. Zaz hops in the net off the bench. Kiet hits it to the middle. Pinged away by Farabee. Shot from the corner. It's stopped by Zaz Pixel. Kiet moving past Farabee and out of the zone, but Grimace hitting it right back in. They are indeed offside, though. Grimace a shot. It's saved by Zaz Pixel. Popcorn's still offside here. They've yet to tag up. Grimace a shot. It's goes through the crease. Vision on the ice for the Marshmallows. Again, another prospect. The Marshmallows really drafted a lot of prospects in their depth. Pretty much going for all rookies. Obviously, it didn't really pay off, and it wasn't really their fault, but Luke tried to build his team around the youth. Farabee a shot! He scores!
Wow.
Gets past both players and puts it past Zaz Pixel. It's tied at 1.
Yeah, what a great goal. And I guess for the Marshmallows, team defense is optional. Farabee just walked through both Kiet and Vision and tucks it past Zaz Pixel. So nice goal for Farabee. And we have a tie game. So let's see if the Popcorn can build off of this, and if Malibu bounces back. It seems the Sharks and Minnows intermission gameplay has buffed the Popcorn. They are ready to go.
Still saying with the same lines are both teams a minute into this period. Kiet versus Farabee on the face-off here. Game's tied at 1. But these teams still fighting for a little bit of pride. They don't want to be last in the standings. If Malibu wins, I'm pretty sure the Popcorn are guaranteed last place. As Farabee cuts past Vision, a shot! It's stopped by Zaz Pixel. He whiffed on his 5-0 attempt, and he had plenty of net to look at there. Grimace trying to work past Vision, but a good ping there. Farabee swings it to the middle. Gets around Vision momentarily, but it's pinged. Ends up in the corner. Kiet has a break here. Trying to get past Grimace, but Grimace Kid hitting it to the corner. Puck in the corner. Hit out. Just Rye having a shot opportunity, but that was nowhere close. And neither having enough juice on it. Just Rye working in the neutral zone. Youppi Bridge forcing him further and further back into his own end. Just Rye. Still whiffing quite a bit, but he does get it out. Brunlin trying to get it out, but hit away by Just Rye. Brunlin able to back check it away. Just Rye has Stan V at the point. Pulls it back, trying to work to the middle, but tried to get a sharp angle shot away, but is pinged away. Trying to hit it out for Stan V, but Brunlin reads it well. Stan V in the corner. Trying to work past Brunlin, unable to. Youppi Bridge sends it right back in. Big hit from Brunlin there. But both players in the corner there, so no penalty called. As Youppi Bridge trying to work it up, but it's hit away by Just Rye. And Youppi Bridge takes over yet again. Stan V in his own end. Trying to work past Brunlin, he's unable to. Brunlin a shot, he whiffs. Just Rye clears the zone and gets past Youppi Bridge. Just Rye a shot, it goes wide. Brunlin trying to work it up the boards, but Just Rye steals to the middle. It's hit away. Just Rye with a big hit there on Brunlin. And that will be a penalty.
Yep. You can't do that, Just Right. And the Popcorn have an opportunity now to take the lead for the first time in this game. 2:06 left in the second period. Farabee and Vandy 459 are going to be on the power play. You'd like to think that this is a for sure goal with Vandy on the ice.
We'll see. Vandy has never touched ice in the BHL, as mentioned before. Before tonight, Luke on the face-off for the Marshmallows. Vandy hitting it back or Farabee hitting it back for Vandy, but that was the most readable play in the book, and it's an easy block for Luke. Luke hitting it behind the net. He's trash talking in Proc's chat to Vandy face to face as he's dangling behind the net. Vandy unable to get the puck away. He does strip it eventually, but Luke wins it right back from him. This is going to be a pretty easy penalty kill for Luke, a mismatch down low. Farabee hitting it away from Luke. Luke crossing it for Just Rye, who's open, who tries to cross it back for Luke, but Farabee stays poised there and hits it away. Behind the net now, Farabee trying to get out of the zone, but Luke with a nice forecheck, hit out by Snobby Shores right to Kiet, but Kiet whiffs. Decides to head backwards now. Interesting play there from Kiet, given all that space. Kiet now to the middle. He's in alone. A shot saved by Snobby Shores. The rebound tries to pull it back, but unable to. Kiet, a shot from the corner. It's hit away by Snobby Shores. Vision almost having a chance, but he's just going to hit it all the way back to his goaltender. He crosses for Kiet. Kiet back for Vision. A shot goes off the post. A whiff from Farabee out in front almost leads for a direct shot chance right in prime position for Vision, but he's unable to. Farabee trying to work around Zaz Pixel, but a big save there. Dicker now on the ice for the Popcorn. Instantly gets bird fruit by Kiet. The shot is off the post. The rebound. It's
Double
saved by
doink.
Snobby Shores.
That was a double doink.
I think Dicker or Snobby Shores got in the way of that one. Saving that just on the goal line before it went into the net. Kiet now trying to work past the Popcorn, but Grimace, a good shift to block there. He hits it into the zone. 5 seconds remaining in the period. One last chance for the Popcorn maybe. No, it doesn't look like it. And that'll do it. The Popcorn tied this game at 1 from a goal from Farabee. It's 1-1 heading into the second intermission. A little bit more of competitive hockey this period, ZD.
Yeah, I mean, if as a fan of the game and if you're watching, the biggest thing that we hope for is that this game does not go into overtime. So hopefully somebody scores. And honestly, it doesn't matter who wins this game. Just don't let it go to overtime. And let's see what shenanigans they come up with this intermission. They played Sharks and Minnows last time. Oh, they're lining up. Are they doing it again? Or are they just going for laps?
No, there's a lot of trash talking going on in between intermissions.
Yeah.
Both teams wanting to fight.
I do not have feathers, so I can't hear it. I wonder if we can spawn in a Zamboni or something.
Just trying to find any sorts of entertainment. The players are obviously the intermissions are much longer than a usual BHL season, and that's to give time for the production crew to talk about the period, so we don't.
If you look out there on the ice, it looks like somebody lost like their contacts or something. They're just scanning the ice or something. Or maybe who did Farabee hit? Who did he hit?
For the penalty? It was Luke.
Yeah, they might be looking for Luke's tooth, but no, it looks like they're doing a conga line right now. I gotta join this.
Our commentator in between the benches has now joined the conga line. He might slip and fall, ZD. Be careful.
Yeah, I am going a lot slower than the players.
Some form of entertainment. ZD, which team do you think prevails?
It's
kind of a toss-up, but
I think the Popcorn will. They're playing better. Farabee looks like he's on his game today. And Luke is not really a goal scorer, and they don't have Z01. He dodged. So, Limbo. we set up limbo in time? Can we set up limbo in time? But I think Farabee gets the game winner here in the third period. Like I said earlier, we're hoping for no overtime, baby. No overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, these teams just having fun with the last game, which is exciting. Trying to make it as entertaining as
them.
possible.
Good for them.
You know, a game like this, it's pretty easy to just, you know, not show up and not play because again, it doesn't matter, you know. But both teams having somewhat good morals. We've seen a couple of hits and a lot of trash talk, but it appears to be all fun and games as the face-off is underway and about 40 people are on the ice. Big hits from Brunlin off the face-off. It will be a too many men penalty.
I believe this is just a face-off violation. If there are too many people.
A little bit of trolling.
Can we get a fight going? They want to drop him.
They gotta shift. Oh, big fight here. Vision and Brunlin going head to head here on the ice.
Oh my God!
Vision had an early start. Vision had an early start, and he does.
Luke and Vandy are going
get
at
knocked
him.
out.
Luke and Vandy.
Luke and Vandy on the side of my screen.
The humanity Vandy beats Luke. Oh, we have a massacre. We have a
Just Ryan Dicker going at it head to head. Just Ryan knocks out Dicker. An all-out brawl ensuing on the ice.
Oh my goodness.
Grimace beating Vision in a fight. Farabee beats Kia. Zaz Pixel being chased by 3 popcorn players.
They're ganging up on him. Run, Zaz, run! Wait, Luke already got beat. Oh.
And
so
Brunlin
when
beat
is this gonna end?
Zaz. That'll do it for the line brawl. We have to give out penalties for
everybody.
Yeah.
Do give him. Oh. Oof. Yeah, I think them getting game misconduct's fine. Everybody else can stay. But isn't there a penalty on popcorn?
Yeah.
The fighting's still going? No, it's not.
Nah.
Nobody says anything, just put somebody in there.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's a penalty. I believe it's an FOV if it's too many men during the
No,
face-off.
it's not. It is not. You can look at the rulebook. It's not.
Grimace. They said grimace.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this game going.
It's only a 1v1 on the ice. Marshmallow's not realizing that they have a power play right now. Luke screaming in the VC, trying to get somebody on the ice. Farabee doing a good job on the penalty kill so far. Just Rye crossing for Luke, who is wide open. Luke given all the time in the world. Saved by Snobby Shores.
Oh, bury that.
Grimace hopping out of the box as the penalty is over. Just Rye trying to work and clear the puck. Grimace a sharp angle shot. It's stopped by Zaz Pixel. Grimace hitting it back for Farabee. Big block there, but Luke gets it past Farabee. Puck ends up in the Marshmallow zone yet again. Luke works past Farabee, but it's hit away from him. Grimace a nice pullback and a nice pass for Farabee, but Just Rye a good read there. Farabee hitting it to the middle, but Luke takes it back into the corner. Big ping from Farabee, almost ends up on net. It's cleared away by Zaz Pixel. Just Rye in the corner, trying to cross it. He does eventually get it off. Luke trying to hit it back for Just Rye. A shot! It's just a bit too weak, and a good save there from Snobby Shores. Luke working around the outside. Grimace pulled back by Luke, who tries to get it in front. Snobby Shores gloves it and almost plays it. Puck almost heads in. But the Malibu Marshmallows are unable to convert. Luke bringing it all the way back into his own end. He's got to change as he is getting pretty tired. Kiet on the ice now. It'll be Newbly and Vandy for the popcorn. Kiet trying to work it in the corner. Hits it away from Newbly. Trying to shoot it to the middle. Moved foot. Alright, well. Why are 3 people on the ice? What is going on?
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. I have no idea what is going on.
Do we need to get the commish back here? Do we just like end the game and just say it's a tie? Because I don't think this game's ever gonna end.
Yeah, this is might be getting a little bit out of hand, but again, it's not too doesn't matter too much. Be Brunlin and Farabee on the faceoff versus Stan V for the penalty kill. Stan V does it, instantly clear it, trying to work the other way for a shorthanded chance, but Farabee hits it to the corner. Farabee has Brunlin wide open. Brunlin trying to hit it past Stan V, but Stan V hits it back into the corner. 12 seconds remaining on the power play. Stan V hitting it behind the net. Angles Brunlin there with a nice pullback to go the other way behind the net, and he does kill the penalty, and it's a 2-on-1 for the Marshmallows. Stan V past Farabee, a shot saved by Snobby Shores. What a shift here for Stan V as he tries to pass it out for Kiet, but a big ping by Brunlin. Kiet to the middle, past Farabee, a shot goes just wide. I believe Farabee got a stick on it. Kiet trying to work it to the middle, but it's hit away by Brunlin. Luke now. 2-on-1 for the popcorn. Newbly late to get on the ice, but he gets on the ice in time and hits it away from Luke. Brunlin hitting it up the boards. Kiet trying to reverse it. Brunlin hopping on the bench now for Grimace. Grimace trying to work the puck away from Kiet. Kiet hits it to the middle, but Newbly is there. Newbly a nice pullback there on Luke, but Kiet is able to lock up Newbly and clear the zone. 2-on-1 the other way for the Marshmallows, but it's shut down by Grimace. Snobby Shores almost has trouble with that P-roller of a shot, but he's able to clear it to the corner. Malibu has the majority of the shots here, 11-4. They are providing some good pressure as Kiet pulls it out of the corner, trying to get it to the center. It won't get there. Puck ends up out of play for the Marshmallows.
Somebody
it will be an
please
offensive
score.
zone. It'll be an offensive zone draw.
Somebody, please score for everybody's sake.
Face-off taking place between Farabee and Grimace. It's hit away by Grimace and out of the zone. Farabee trying to work past Just Rye, but he's unable to. Farabee to the corner, shot. It's stopped by Stan V. Big block there. Farabee works it to the corner again, trying to hit it out, but Stan V steals it from him. Just Rye hits it right back to Farabee. A shot. It's hit away by Zaz Pixel. 24 seconds remain in the third period. Just Rye hits it up the boards, but it ends up right on Grimace's stick, but he will hit it out of play.
The goalie should go for pings only for the rest of the game.
ZD trying to get this game over as quickly as possible. Face-off underway. It is Brunlin and Just Rye. Brunlin losing the face-off to Just Rye, but instantly reads it, sends it down the ice. Zaz Pixel clearing it out, but it ends up on the stick of Farabee. A shot stopped there by Stan V. A big block. Stan V has Rye open, but Brunlin hits it the other way. A shot saved by Zaz Pixel with 3 seconds remaining. Just Rye almost hitting it towards his towards his own net there, but it ends up on the post. Both teams will get a point in this one, and we'll go to overtime.
No! Our worst fears have been realized. No! No, these two teams are selling. Farabee, just put one in the net. Luke, just put one in the net. Again, like I said in the first intermission, this game is the prime reason why both these teams are not in the playoffs. Just bad hockey, minimal good plays, just all around garbage. Honestly, I think garbage would be better than this. I'd honestly rather watch paint dry than this game.
Yeah, it's hasn't been super eventful. Obviously, a little bit of a big scraps to start third period. A lot of too many men penalties. People just hopping on the ice and whatnot.
Yeah, considering the highlight of this game is the first BHCL line brawl, that says something. That says something. It is reminiscent of the BHL Hartford Whalers years ago. Many seasons ago.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of line brawls anymore. The game is so competitive, especially with obviously prize money on the line. There is a 10K prize pool if you win the BHCL. But obviously both of these teams eliminated, so you can clearly see what happens when games don't really matter that much anymore.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. And the crazy part is both these teams are talking crap to each other like nonstop, and both these teams suck.
That's how it goes.
Bro, you're both in the doghouse. You both are a big steamy pile of poop. Be nice to each other. Y'all are in the same boat, and that boat's sinking. But I digress. Hopefully, we get a quick goal here. Hopefully. Al, who's your overtime winner?
Ooh, that's a good question. There's a lot of bench players on the ice for this game. I'm gonna go with Stan V for the Malibu Marshmallows. He had that he had the good penalty kill shift. I think he might have the juice to get it done if he is able to get out on the second line. Who's your
Yeah.
take?
If the popcorn score, I'm going to say it's Brunlin, team
Who?
owner. And if it's Malibu, I'm going to say team owner as well, Luke.
Luca's shot early, saved by Snobby Shores, rebound. He's unable to tuck it. Face-off play from the Marshmallows. Luke winning it back to Kiet, who P3s it up instantly. But Luke unable to finish. Luke across for Kiet. It's stopped by Snobby Shores, who's having quite the game.
ZD almost manifested that Luke goal.
Yeah.
That was close.
The reverse commentator's curse.
Yeah. It's just what I do, man. Manifest.
Pretty crazy that Snobby Shores went from getting scored 14 on his head by the Bagels to only conceding one to this Marshmallows team, that being that they are playing for fun. As Luke wins the face-off and tries to shoot it, but it goes wide. Farabee hits it away from Luke, and he clears the zone. Kiet tries to pull it back, but it's hit away by Farabee. Kiet working up the near boards, trying to get it past Grimace, but he's unable to. Grimace now trying to work it through the neutral ice. He does, trying to get around Kiet, but a good ping there. Kiet up for Luke. Farabee loses sight of it a little bit, but Snobby Shores gets a stick on it. Luke has space, but Farabee comes up and pinches the puck away. Farabee the other way. Tries to work past Kiet, but he whiffs. Kiet a shot from the corner. It goes in! Kiet X4 ends the game, and the Marshmallows are no longer last place in the BHCL.
Thank you. Our pain is over, and now we can move on to a game that actually matters and should be interesting. But then the Marshmallows finish off the season for the last game of the regular season tonight, which will probably be another snooze fest. But this confirms the Nebraska Popcorn are the BHCL's worst team in its inaugural season. Bottom of
Yeah.
the standings, Marshmallows have passed them in points by
Yeah,
1 point.
Yeah, a season to forget for the Popcorn, especially team owner Brunlin. He was heavily criticized for his strategic decisions during the draft, and obviously that was for good reason, as they fall to the Marshmallows here 2-1 and lock up that 8 seed. They will be the worst team in the BHCL, no matter what happens tonight between the Marshmallows and the Earthquakes. But
Yeah.
we have the Blizzard versus the Otters coming up. A game that actually means something for the Blue Ridge Blizzard. If they are able to win, they take that 1 seed. If they lose in any fashion, they will take the 2 seed. We'll see if it's a bit more of a competitive game. Obviously, Ohio doesn't really have much to improve, much to prove, so we might see a little bit of a bench player lineup from them. But definitely some good practice versus one of the best teams in the league if Ohio treats it seriously. But we're going to send you on a break. We'll be back with that in about 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere. All right, BHCL, we're back for another game day here at Blue Ridge. It's between the Otters and the Blizzard. This game important for the 1 seed in the tournament. It's between the Bagels and the Blizzard at the top of the standings. Blizzard, if they win this game, do get up to the 1 seed, but we're going to see a debut tonight from content creator Purpled, the manager of, or the team, I guess, team content creator for and team owner of the Blue Ridge Blizzard, will be playing in tonight's game. Pretty crazy. I'm joined along beside me with the Money. Money, how we doing tonight?
Dude, I'm scared, if I'm being honest. I think Purpled is going to... He's the biggest threat on their team, honestly. I really think he's going to do some damage tonight.
He's taking the face off.
I don't. The camera in the arena.
I don't know how.
Okay.
I would just go manual for now because everyone is away as Robe wins the face off versus Purple. Gets a quick shot away. It's gloved down by Orange Panda. Again, a backup goalie for the Blizzard. Looks like the Blizzard are kind of treating this game a little less serious. It does have playoff implications, but it appears like they will be playing some of their bench. Obviously, as Purple, a nice shift on Sammy the Whale there. Keeps it in the zone. Sammy works it along the boards. Hits it to the middle for Robe. He gets around Dripski, but Dripski able to back check it and take it away. Dripski, nice pulls back there. Trying to work past Robe, but he's unable to. Dripski has Purpled open, but Sammy the Whale heads it away for Robe. A shot saved by Orange Panda. 2 early good stops for Orange Panda, keeping Blue Ridge in the game. Dripski, a nice pullback there, but a big hit from Robe, and that will be a penalty.
Yeah, obviously, pretty huge hit by Robe. You can't really do that. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, Dripski had looks like he had the pace past Robe, and the hit there kind of just pulled him back. Face-off getting underway in the offensive zone. Sammy the Whale versus Purpled on the face-off. Purpled wins it back for Dripski. A shot blocked by Sammy the Whale. Dripski tries to pull it back, but hit away by Sammy the Whale. Dripski trying to cross it for Purpled. Purple does get it from Sammy the Whale, trying to walk in, but it's hit to the corner. If it were to be one person Purple would score on, it definitely would be Sammy the Whale. As he does work down the ice, a shot saved by Orange Panda. Purple trying to hit it up for Dripski, but Sammy the Whale reads it well. Dripski trying to work past Sammy. Sammy blasts it to the other side as Robe comes out of the box and takes it away.
Great pass by Sammy the Whale, reading that Robe is getting out of the box soon. That's the kind of comms you want to see.
Dripski works past both. The shot saved by Bagel Glazed. He got around Packers, but the goaltender with a huge glove save to keep him in it. Robe gets past Purple, gets past Clamper, trying to walk in. He scores! Robe opens the scoring with an assist from the goaltender Bagel Glazed. It's 1-0.
Yeah, lovely shot from Robe. Obviously, Orange Panda coming a little too far out of his crease to block that shot. He had the right play, but Robe just able to get around him there and finds the back of the net. Excellent snipe.
Very questionable push from Orange Panda there. If you're gonna push out of the net as a goaltender, you better be the first one to the puck, and he was not really. It looked like Robe had that puck pretty much the whole way. And obviously, if you come that far out as a goaltender, it makes it that much easier for the puck to go through you through the top of the hitbox. So 1-0 to start. Outduel and Clamper on the ice versus APAT and Packers. The Otters running their full starters. Blizzard obviously missing quite a few players. They're not playing their goaltender Mibi, who is here, but they don't have Siffin, they don't have Akuzo, so they're down a couple people. Packers across for APAT, a shot saved by Orange Panda. Packers trying to work against Outduel. Packers trying to hit it to the middle for APAT. He whiffs. It's hit away by Outduel. Packers works past Clamper. Shot saved by Orange Panda. The Otters off to a quick start in this one. apat works it to the corner, to the middle, trying to let it get hit away. Packers with the shift glitch now. He's actually standing in game and on a screen, but just a bug that happens. ohLuvv trying to work it past Packers, but he's unable to. ohLuvv pulls it back. It's hit away by apat. Orange Panda takes the puck. Clamper trying to hit it back. apat in alone, but he hits it wide. Clamper crossing it for ohLuvv. A shot! It almost sneaks past Bagel Glaze, but he gets a glove on it, and he will freeze it.
Excellent save by Bagel Glazed. He's made a few, both of his saves have been incredible. Obviously, one off Dripski's drive to the net, and the other off a beautiful P3 from ohLuvv. He just robs him.
Yeah.
Both shots.
Yeah, I mean that one.
Destined to go.
That
past
one
him.
was. That one, I don't know if it was going in. I don't know if it had enough juice, but a good save nonetheless, because he definitely would have had to go behind him and clear it off the goal line. And it's a tough thing to do as a goaltender. As Dripski pulls it pulls it back past Robe, but Sammy the Whale hits it up for Robe, and he had a breakaway, but he whiffed. So Sammy the Whale tries to reset, but hit away by ohLuvv. ohLuvv and Dripski on the nice ice now for the Blizzard. They get on their team owner Purple. Dripski trying to work it out of the corner. Sammy the Whale. A good play there. Orange Panda coming way, way out of the net there. Almost a huge, huge blunder. Almost got caught sleeping. Robe trying to hit it to the middle. Yeah, Orange Panda is doing some quite shenanigans when it comes to playing the puck. He plays the puck at the side of the net and almost gets burned there after making a good save on Robe. Sammy the Whale on center ice. Dripski pinched by Robe, who tries to get a shot away, but it's a weak P2 and easily cleared. Dripski trying to work past Sammy the Whale. Robe gets past Purpled. A shot saved by Orange Panda. The rebound. It's hit into the nets.
Ooh,
Dripski with an own goal.
Not what you want to see. I'm not sure if the replay caught. Yeah, the replay caught some of that. As Dripski just trying to ping it out of the crease results in an own goal.
I honestly thought he was trying to hit it into the net there. I think he just saw the net and just decided to hit it into the net. I don't know what he's doing.
Scorer's instinct. If you see the puck in front of the net, you shoot it in the net. Simple as that. And the Otters are up 2-0.
I'm sure you're happy to see that.
Yes. Very fortunate for us.
Face-off underway between Robe and Purple. Purple wins the face-off. Sammy the Whale hitting it up, but Dripski crossing. Shot from Robe. It hits the post. It's cleared by Orange Panda. Nice passing play between Sammy and Robe there. Sammy to the middle. He was looking for Robe, but the pass was a bit too far. Sammy now for Robe again. It's hit away by Dripski. Sammy the Whale aimlessly P3ing it. Dripski for Purple, who hits it just a bit wide and outside. Robe works past Purpled. Gets past Dripski. Shot saved by Orange Panda, but the rebound is put in by apat. It's 3-0.
Yeah, you know, I saw apat floating up there. I'm like, okay, what's he doing? And, you know, he clearly had a plan. He trusted Robe to get the shot on the net and absolutely just hammered in the rebound. This play is going to be under review for offside. I don't believe there was any infraction committed on the play. I'm not sure if it's for offside. If it is for offside, it should not be ruled. So, but...
yeah, challenge coming out from the Blue Ridge Blizzard.
Here, as you can see
Using
in
their...
the replay, I will...
yeah, it's not really close, looks like. Clean as day, it appears.
Yeah, as you can see, the puck does cross the line before apat does, which is the criteria for offside. So, apat entered the zone after the puck had already been shot into the Blue Ridge zone, resulting in a good goal. So
Face-off taking place between apat and Purple. apat wins it. A shot off the post. Seen Otters hit the post quite a few times here. obviously not caring too much as they are indeed up 3 goals. Big clear there from Purple. Gets it all the way out of the zone, almost
Ooh.
had a breakaway, but he ran out of time as the period expires. It is 3-0 Ohio after 1 period of play. Seems like the Blue Ridge Blizzard don't really care too much about the 1 seed. They're content with their first round bye already. They'll take this 2 seed. That's what it appears to be shown by this game so far.
Yeah, it did seem like they're not trolling. I
But,
guess
yeah.
you could say, but they're definitely not really. They're not treating this game very seriously. You can.
They're not
tell.
giving it their all.
They're definitely
Obviously,
not giving it their all.
you can see with obviously not putting their starter in and Mimi, letting Orange Panda play the game, and Orange Panda running around like he's kind of a skater. You know, that kind of determines how what's going on in the VCs.
That may just be Orange Panda's style of goaltending, but
That's fair, but like that to me is like the clear indicator that they don't care too much about this game type thing. Obviously starting Outdoor as well, one of the JBHL young prospects coming into the draft next year.
yeah, Outduel, he has not played bad. I'll give him that. He's looked as good as any of the other JBHL prospects that have been signed, either drafted in the late rounds or signed as an undrafted free agent. He's looked as good as any of them, and honestly, it was a questionable pick at first, but he's definitely proven that he has some semblance of BHL readiness. What have you thought of Purple's game so far, Al?
Hey, I mean, for someone who's probably played less than like 5 hours of this game, not too bad. He seems to be hitting the puck a little bit. With obviously, if you expect someone to log on and instantly play in the professional leagues, you expect them to like not hit the puck at all and just get absolutely walked. But I've been pretty impressed so far. He's doing a semi-decent job. Obviously, there's some things to work on still, but you know, with a player brand new as Purple, he's doing a good job so far.
Yeah, I can't wait to VOD review Purple and call him a bum.
I mean, he is playing at the highest level. I think he would be pretty solid in like a league like the JBHL. I mean,
I agree.
like he's playing against, you know, a first line of Robe and Sammy the Whale. Those are 2 very, very good players. As proven yesterday, Robe scored 9 points versus the Malibu Marshmallows. He's got a couple this game, but not nearly as much as he did yesterday.
Yeah.
Face-off getting underway between these 2 teams. It'll be Purple and Dripsky still on the ice versus Robe and Sammy the Whale. We'll see if Purple can pot a goal here. That'd be pretty cool. Going from owning a team to scoring as he works it past Sammy the Whale. They give him a shot on goal as now there's too many men on the ice for the Blizzard. A shot saved by Orange Panda.
Who was on the Blizzard.
Very cool.
Wait, this is gonna be so cool to do on stream. Okay. We're good.
All right.
So yeah, I guess we'll just commence the face-off.
Yeah, no penalty will be awarded on the play, obviously. Some shenanigans taking place. Purple still ready to hit the imaginary puck over there in the defensive zone, but the faceoff takes place. It's all right. Dripsky across for Purple. Originally stepped back there as he thought Dripsky lost the puck. Sammy the Whale across for Robe. He hits both posts. Trying to pull it back. It's gloved down by Orange Panda.
Oh, big
Sammy
hit.
the Whale trying to get or Robe trying to get it to Sammy the Whale here. He had a couple chances, but unable to. Big hit from Dripsky, and it will be a penalty.
Yeah, we'll take you to the instant replay here on the hit, I believe, is what it should be showing. Or no, the shot off both posts by Robe. Unfortunate, but, you know, you're up 3. Doesn't really matter. And we'll see a power play for the Otters here.
Penalty kill here for Clamper. They switch him onto the ice instead of Purple. Robe losing the face off to Clamper. He pulls it back instantly, trying to get it to the slot, but a good block from Clamper. But he loses the puck. Robe in alone, but he whiffs.
I think
Tries to pull it back.
Penalty kill.
I agree, but I digress. Robe a shot from deep. It's stopped by Orange Panda. Good save there. This was appeared to be through his screen. Robe out for Sammy the Whale, but a good poke from Orange Panda playing aggressive. Robe down the ice, pulls it back. Power play is over. A shot from Robe saved by Orange Panda. They're just shooting it into the chest of Orange Panda tonight. Dripski working it down the sideboards. Seems like this is the best line that the Blizzard have to offer here between Dripski and Clamper. Clamper trying to hit it the other way, but they switch on Purple. Purple trying to work it up, but a big ping from Robe. Trying to get around Clamper, but unable to. Robe pulling it back. But Clamper steals it from him. Clamper crossing it for Purple, who has space. He blasts the P3, but not enough juice and well wide.
Ooh, narrow miss.
Packers working on Purple in the corner. He's able to steal the puck from him. Packers up for Robe. Tries to get a shot away, but it's hit away by Dripski. And he'll go for a line change. Dripski trying to work it past Packers, but a good ping there. Dripski pulls it out of the corner. Packers, nice curve there. Gets around Dripski. A shot saved by Orange Panda. Yet again, the Otters shooting it into the Blizzard goaltender, who has had good positioning in this game. Apat a shot from deep. It goes wide. Might have been an offside. Orange Panda again taking the role of skater as he gets it up for Dripski. A pass across for Purple. He misses the net. Almost an opportunity for Purple. Purple working it out of the corner. Pull back by Dripski. It's going to be offside as Purple didn't tag up. And Packers will ping it away. Definitely the best chance the Blizzard had so far this game. Packers across for Apat. He does get the shot away, but it goes wide. I thought Dripski was going to get there in time. Dripski hits it up, but Packers is right there. Orange Panda coming way out of the crease to clear it, but that gives possession right back to the Otters. Apat trying to work it up, but Dripski pings it away. Dripski in alone, but Packers able to get back in time and shift the block it. Apat trying to P3 it, but he whiffs and just will send it back into the Otter zone. Sammy the Whale gets past Purple. Sammy the Whale in the middle, a shot! He scores! Sammy the Whale makes it 4-0.
What a shot from Whale. From the perimeter, too. You know, Sammy the Whale, an elite player. Elite skills down the ice, you know.
Okay.
He dances through their whole team. What can I say?
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves there. Sammy was pretty much having
If
a...
you're gonna... No, he looked off Robe. Nobody looks off Robe except Sammy the Whale. And you know what? He capitalized.
Robe was
actually,
pretty covered by
wait,
Dripski
there.
there.
That was Apat. Never mind. But if it was Robe, if it was Robe, nothing would have changed, because you know what? Sammy the Whale's that guy.
Face-off underway.
Oh
as
my.
Mimi on the ice as a skater now, the starting goaltender for the Blizzard, as he will
benched
immediately
out
get
there.
a penalty.
Oh, Robe.
Robe pass across, or Sammy the Whale
That's
pass
tough.
across for Robe, but it was hit away. It will be Mitch Mimi, after getting onto the ice, immediately gets a penalty like 5 or 10 seconds into his shift. It'll be Robe and Sammy the Whale. Otters still putting out their best lines versus Clamper. Robe, a shot goes wide. Orange Panda coming way out of the crease yet again. He whiffs. Almost got burnt there, but Clamper did a good job of stealing the puck from the Otters. Sammy the Whale. Cross for Robe, a shot saved by Orange Panda. He plays the puck and instantly clears it. Sammy the Whale. Working the puck in neutral ice. Gets past Clamper. A shot! He scores! Sammy the Whale dicing up the Otters yet again. It's 5-0.
There's no explanation. There's no explanation. How? How does he have that good of a scoring touch? Nobody comes close. Not even Robe. Not even
the amount of glazing right now is crazy from
I may be understating the amount of talent Sammy the Whale has. He is locked in for today. And it's showing.
Robe wins the faceoff away from Mimi. Tries to get a shot away, and it's blocked by Clamper. Mimi now loses the puck, doing too much work with the pullback, but Clamper reads it well and is able to clear the zone. Mimi pulling it back, trying to cross it for Clamper, but Sammy the Whale reads it well. Crosses for Robe. Robe works around Mimi. A shot off the post. Robe a shot from a tight angle. Orange Panda able to make the save and clear. Sammy the Whale, nice pullback. Trying to get in alone, but Clamper with good defense there.
I thought Sammy the Whale was going to get us a hat trick for a second.
Natural hat trick as Robe tries to hit it for Sammy the Whale. It's cleared. Mimi, one last chance. A shot. It's saved by Bagel Glazed as the period ends.
We'll
and that'll do it.
And play the replay for Mimi's shot. What a blast.
Second period is over. 5-0 Blue Ridge. Or not Blue Ridge. Ohio after 1. Or after 2. Jesus, man.
It's all good. It's all good. It's easy to get things confused when we're watching this just spectacle of a game from the Otters, you know. Blizzard obviously don't have their full team. But, you know, Sammy the Whale playing as good as anybody ever has. Just a monstrous performance from old Benjamin there.
Against 2 out of the 4 starters, or 2 out of the 5 starters from the Blue Ridge Blizzard. Sammy the Whale stat padding a little bit, as they like to call. We'll see if this production can continue over to the playoffs. They've had a fantastic last 2 games, but they've played the Marshmallows and the Blizzard at half strength. So we'll see, especially with Robe, you know, his big concern is vanishing in the playoffs. We'll see if he's able to live up to that, or live down or live up to that reputation. They will be taking on the Sacramento Surge in the round 1 of the playoffs. Ohio Otters, how confident do you feel about your team going into this one?
Oh, I mean, the first round, the Surge have just looked dead the past, 2 weeks. So I think we should have an easy matchup if we, you know, don't throw. Literally, all we have to do is just play our game, and I don't think the Surge have a chance. You know, barring Sammy the Whale playing like an actual human for once, I think, yeah, the Surge just don't have a chance. Because frankly, Sammy the Whale is inhuman, especially in playoffs. He just turns up, you know. He has a way with the puck that nobody else has been able to master.
Yeah, getting underway for the third period now. Outdoor wins it back to Dripsky. A little bit of a line change here. We'll see Outdoor and Dripsky on the ice. Looks like Blizzard just trying to play as many people, or everyone who showed up to the game. Robe hitting it away from Dripsky. Robe in alone, gets it past Orange Panda, but it goes off the post. A little bit of back check help for Dripsky. 2-on-1 for the Blizzard. Dripsky across for Outdoor shot. It gets through Bagel Glaze.
That's crazy.
What a goal from Outdoor. I believe that's his first in the BHCL. Don't quote me on that, but he's able to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, just a weird shot, because it looked like it initially did hit Bagel's hitbox, but
did he get a second hit on it?
I don't think he did. It just found its way through. As you can see, the puck. Oh, I think he might have gotten a second hit on it. That could be a force through, obviously. Unintentional. The goal will count. Bagel also not sitting in butterfly, so that may have had something to do with it. But nonetheless, credit to ohLuvv scoring his first.
I believe Rai got his first last game, as well as Robe wins the faceoff, but ohLuvv instantly working down the ice. Robe trying to work against Dripski. Orange Panda coming out and clears it away. ohLuvv the other way. Packers a nice pullback there. Trying to cross it for Robe, but he's unable to. The Otters have switched up their lines, trying something new. Orange Panda hits it right to Packers, but it's hit away by Dripski. Dripski working down the ice, gets past Packers. Dripski a shot. It's stopped by Bagel Glazed. Dripski trying to go through for the Forster. Robe a shot off the post.
Definitely a rough, rough defense for Packers there. Trying to pull back and just losing it.
Robe a nice pullback on Dripski, but Dripski is able to recover just in time. Robe trying to win it away from Dripski, but unable to. Packers hits it up for Robe. Robe pulls it back. A shot! It goes off the post.
How many posts is that for Robe tonight? Jeez.
A lot. There's been a lot of posts in between both teams. Robe a shot from deep. He scores! It's 6-1.
I thought that was going to be another post. I can't even lie. That looked like it was heading straight for the near post, but Robe finally banging one home for the hat trick. Just works around Dripski. Robe, he's mastered P3s from center ice. Able to find some room on the short side. 6-1.
Looks like HYJS will be getting his first BHCL action for the Blue Ridge Blizzard. Clifford 82 now on the ice. I believe it will be his first action since he took that too many men. Yeah, he took a too many men penalty because he was hiding in the net.
He played another game that
he did.
It was against, I believe, the Pigeons. It was the one we lost in triple overtime.
Gotcha.
He played on the line with Robe.
His second form of action as HYJS working against Clifford 82 in the corner. Clamper hit away by APAT. Clamper gets it past APAT momentarily. Clifford, nice spin and turn there. APAT a shot. It's somehow blocked by Orange Panda. He peered mid-jump, but he gets the save away. HYJS hitting it across the ice, but a big ping from Clamper on APAT, but he gives it right away to Clifford. HYJS able to clear it to the boards as Orange Panda yet again coming out of the net. You see he's an aggressive goalie. A shot from APAT. It's blocked by Orange Panda.
Al, how are you? How excited are you to see a Clifford 82 +1?
I doubt it as APAT gets another shot away and it's stopped by Orange Panda. Clamper the other way. Could be a -1. Clamper in alone. It goes just wide. Clamper pulling it back. Almost ends up in front of the net, but it's hit away by the Otters. Clamper pulling it back repeatedly as Clifford getting absolutely ankled. He finally hit it away after like 3 or 4 pullbacks in a row. HYJS trying to work it along the boards, but he's absolutely ankled by APAT. Clamper trying to work against APAT here. HYJS takes over. Big hit from APAT as that will be a penalty.
Yep, power play for the Blizzard here. 145 in the game. This is going to be probably hard, impossible to come back from. But, you know, it can be done. It can be done. We'll watch the replay of Clamper practicing his pullbacks on Clifford here. There's 1, 2, 3. I think he gets 5 off before Clifford's finally able to ping it. So, you know, having some fun in the corner. Obviously couldn't capitalize on it. Think we will see Purpled out for this power play. It'll be his best opportunity to score.
Dripski taking the face-off from behind. Finally gets to the front. It'll be Dripski and Purpled on this power play versus Robe. Robe pulling it back. Gonna try to get Purple to point as Robe in alone. He scores! A shorthanded goal for Robe as Orange Panda, I believe, unshifted before that puck went into the net. He's got his 4th tonight. It's 7-1.
Yeah, big goal from Robe. Yeah, not much to say. Dripski just gets beat. obviously Robe, an aggressive penalty killer. He's going to bury that one.
Yeah. I think Dripsky tried to go for a pullback there, and Robe getting a ping off on it. Wasn't really expecting it too much. And Robe in alone versus the goaltender. That's a pretty tough shot to stop for Orange Panda. Can't blame him much on that one. Obviously, not being shifted is pretty crucial, but, you know, a breakaway is pretty tough to stop regardless.
I'm sure you could see Dripsky was just trusting himself with the ISO against Robe there, having Purple sit way up at the blue line. He's really trying to make that happen.
Dripsky for Purple! Oh, he whiffs and hits it wide. Purple behind the net. Robe just letting him freely move with the puck here. Purple with a nice P2 pullback. Already knowing how to pull back with less than a couple hours on the server. As Robe gets past Dripsky, he's in alone, but Orange Panda comes out and makes the save. Now the other way. Big hit for both teams as APAT and Purple go at it behind the play. Might be a fight between both teams, I believe.
We may see a fight.
Oh boy.
Depends on if the refs allow it or not.
There it is.
Oh, they're
Both
throwing
players
punches.
going
They're
at
flying.
it. APAT and Purple going head to head here. Purple seems like the advantage. Going head to head. Purple
Oof.
wins the fight versus APAT.
Big knockout from Purple there. As you can see, him and APAT were just letting them fly. And Purple, obviously, lots of PvP experienced. Big Bed Wars player back in the day. He's going to win those.
Obviously, penalties having to be handed out on both sides. Is there actually like no?
I don't think there's a fighting penalty.
Yeah, we gotta add that to the game. Unlucky. We'll just
Play goes on. So yeah, both players will be going to the box. APAT staring him down. You might want some more after they get out of the box. We'll see. Minute left in this game. Robe and Dripsky will go head to head.
Face-off underway between the two superstars. Robe a shot instantly off the face-off, saved by Orange Panda. Tried to get a pullback on the rebound, but Dripsky hits it away. An isolation between two of the best in the league. Dripsky proving himself to be one of the better players. But should be interesting as Robe, probably considered the better of the two players. Curves it past, but a big block from Dripsky. The rebound he tries to get past as well, but Dripsky hits it to the corner. Robe to the middle. It's hit away by Orange Panda. Robe pulling it back. Gets past Dripsky. Not able to get past Orange Panda, and he clears the zone. And that aggressive strategy working well. Kept a couple goals out of the net, but definitely not enough. As Purple trying to get it in. Dripsky pulling it back. It's offside as Purple gets back onside of P3. It's stopped by Bagel Glazed.
Purple shot on goal.
Another one, I believe, as Robe working it up the ice. 5 seconds remain in this game. Dripsky, one last desperation P3 up. And that'll do it. The Ohio Otters win this one 7-1. Pretty dominating fashion. It appears the Blizzard were playing their B team, but, you know, got to get reps there. And that'll confirm the New York Bagels have won the President's Trophy. They are the best team in the BHCL. #1 in the league. The Blizzard will stay at the 2nd seed.
You know, yeah. The Blizzard, obviously, this is not what's to be expected in playoffs. They will likely have at least 3 or 4 out of 5 of their starters. Mimi did show to this one. It was very clear their intention coming into this game wasn't to win, but to just give their young guys a chance to score. And one of them did outduel, registering the Blizzard's only goal. So, yeah, fun game. Big stat pad game for the Otters. And this is shaping up to be a playoff matchup. Obviously, the Blizzard, if the Otters are able to pull off a first-round victory against the Sacramento Surge, this will be a playoff matchup as the Blizzard hold the number 2 seed and will play the higher of the 2 seeds coming out of the first round, which will be the Otters if they get the victory.
Yeah, I believe so. The only thing is if there's a rule change, I know there has been some rumblings of possibly the 1 seed picking their team, but we'll see.
Ooh, that could be a fun change, but
it could be a fun change, but if the rules stay as is, the Otters will definitely play the Blizzard in the second round if the Otters are able to win, as you mentioned. But we got one more game tonight, and the last game of the BHCL regular season. It's gonna take place at at LA. It'll be the Marshmallows versus the Earthquakes. Should be another fun matchup. You saw the Marshmallows in the first matchup. You saw how that game went. We'll see how serious the Earthquakes treat it. We'll see if they get some bench players involved. This game is all for fun. There's literally no implications. No seeding can change from this game. It's pretty much just go out there and have fun. We'll get that underway in about 9 minutes. But for now, we'll take a quick break. But we'll wrap up the season in 9 minutes. We'll see you then. All right, we're back for our final game of the regular season here in Malibu. I was wrong. Apologies if you said I said it. We were going to be in LA, but we're here in Malibu for a matchup between the Earthquakes and the Marshmallows. Last game of the BHCL regular season. Should be an interesting one. Both teams wearing their alternate uniforms. I'm Alfresco. I'm joined here by Demoney. Demoney, how are we doing tonight?
We're doing great, especially coming off that Otters win. Otters win, guys. Otters win. I'm so excited.
Both teams wearing their alternate jerseys. Pretty nice. But we'll see what shenanigans take place. Malibu only having 3 players at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. Oh wait, no, they have 4. I lied. It'll be Kiet and Luke versus Ghostyferret. Appears they will ISO to start. Oh, nice. I would ask Luke to fix, but Ghostyferret's gonna ISO versus this first line. Kind of a disrespectful move, but they only have 4 players on for the Earthquakes. It's literally just Quake, Ardex, and Ghostyferret for the skater side of things, and then Nixies and net. This is pretty much like a power play as Kiet, again, hitting it right to the defender. He's done that all season.
Yeah, the bench is looking a lot more desolate than last matchup.
He had a shot, he scores! And Malibu goes up 1-0 right away.
Excellent shot from Kiet, picking up where he left off, getting the game winner from essentially the same spot against the Popcorn earlier today. Good steal off Ghostyferret, and then he just bangs it home.
Good start for the Marshmallows. They seem like more alive than like they have been all season, which is pretty crazy to say. Feels like they have a team identity now. Obviously, you know, being eliminated and being goofy, a little bit more fun, but they might tie their wins for the regular season just tonight. Face-off won by Ghostyferret, as Malibu still has a power play here. Kiet works past Ghostyferret, but a good save by Nixies.
Not a power
Kiet
play.
to the...
I think just Ghostyferret does not want to run a 3-man.
Yeah, but pretty much a power play. Is Luke across for Kiet? He scores. It's 2-0.
Oh my!
It's pretty much like an extended power play.
Yeah, basically. Ghostyferret really can't do it all himself here.
Yeah.
Luke and Kiet performing really well. Obviously, Luke a great curve around Ghostyferret to get that pass off. As he's seen on the replay. He just brings it back, regroups, sees Ghostyferret. Whoop. Didn't see there. Right out to Kiet. Good goal.
Yeah. It's just going to be more of this. More of just, you know, sit back and just watch the gameplay. Try to get the game over with as soon as possible. They still refuse to 3-man. Kiet in
He might have
alone.
the
He
hat
scores! A natural hat trick for
Stream did
Kiet.
not
It only
catch that.
takes... It only takes
I apologize.
55 seconds for Kiet to score a hat trick. Ghostyferret wants to ISO. He should ISO the second line, not the first line. I have no idea what this strategical mastermind is doing, but again, he probably does not care about this game because again, it doesn't matter. So, just trying some things out.
Seems the camera's fixed.
Nice. But Kiet with a natural hat trick to start this game. Very, very fraudulent natural hat trick, as he's only playing one player. Face-off underway as Ghostyferret wins it away from Kiet. But Kiet, nice back check here. He'll go back to the power play set up, but Quake hops onto the ice. And then hops right back off.
Too many men.
Not really, as they're down a person.
Yeah, no.
Quake trying to intimidate them into trying to like make a mistake and then hopping right back off the ice. Kiet trying to P3 it up as Ghostyferret pinches heavily, but he blocks the P3 and doesn't get burned from it. Luke trying to hit it up. This is exactly what the Marshmallows needed. They kind of just need the power play experience. Their power play has been awful all season. Kiet working it down the boards as Ghostyferret will go for a line change. Ardex and Quake TFA on the ice. Just Rye on the ice for the Marshmallows. Luke having to get off the ice for the Marshmallows as well. Bit of a mismatch here. Two experienced BHL players versus two JBHLers. We'll see how it goes for the Marshmallows.
Yeah, I mean, just Ryan Stan V, two rookies. With ZazPixel in net, obviously has not made any consistent BHL starts.
Technically a rookie, but he's been around more than Just Rye and Stan V have been. As a shot from Just Rye is stopped by Nixies off the face-off play for the Marshmallows. Just Rye to the middle. He tries to curve, but doesn't get enough curve on it and just sits in front of the net. Quick across for Ardex off the post. Puck comes out to the blue line. Believe it may have left the zone and it might have been offside, but I'm not sure. It's Just Right. A nice block. He has a step on Quake, but Quake able to recover. Quake behind the net. It's hit away by Just Rye. Ardex hitting it back, and a good poke check for Just Rye. A shot goes just wide. Quake in the corner now. Trying to send it out to the middle, but Ghostyferret will go back to his ISO here. It's Stan V and Luke on the ice for the Marshmallows. Ghostyferret to the middle. It's hit away by Stan V. Stan V has a step on Ghostyferret. Had a pass as well, but it decides to shoot it and hits the far post. Ghostyferret, a nice curve on Stan V. Makes him look silly, but Luke is right in position and hits it to the corner. Kiet on the ice now for the Marshmallows. Kiet is wide open, but Ghostyferret wins the puck away from Luke. Ghostyferret trying to hit it around the Marshmallows, but both players getting a stick on that. Kiet a nice pullback, but Luke takes over. Luke trying to get it away as Quake TFA jumps on the ice for a moment. Try to play some defense. Luke pulls it back. Trying to get a shot or a pass off to Kiet. He does. Kiet, plenty of time. He whiffs, and it's blocked by Ghostyferret. They whiff there, allowing Ghostyferret to get back in position. Kiet pulled back by Luke. A big hit there from Luke, but no call as Ardex pings it away. Ardex kind of just ran into the play there and literally ran on top of the puck. As Ghostyferret crosses it for Ardex, who gives it back to Ghostyferret. What a passing play and what a goal! Ghostyferret gets on the score sheet. It's 3-1.
Yeah, an excellent play from Ardex. He's usually not the dimer. Ardex not really getting a whole lot of playtime in the BHCL, but he read that play perfectly, and Ghostyferret just able to get the far side on ZazPixel.
I don't know if he unshifted or not, or it was going past him anyway, but rough start for ZazPixel. One shot, one goal. It reminds me of the game where the Marshmallows, I believe, forget who they were playing. It might have been like the Pigeons or someone, but they had like 18, or it was the Popcorn, I believe. And they only had like 4 shots on net, but like 3 of them were goals. And they ended up losing even though they had 18 offensive shots.
Yeah, that was a very rough game for the Malibu Marshmallows.
Quick in alone! Oh, he hits the post. He had plenty of net to look at, but he shoots it just wide.
If the Marshmallows win that Popcorn game, and if they come away with the victory in this one, they would have been in playoffs. Obviously, the Earthquakes, would have treated this game a lot more seriously. I heard Konechny purposefully decided to not show to this game. Just to,
I don't know if the Earthquakes
take a
wouldn't
mental
have.
break.
The Earthquakes would have clinched still because the Surge lost out. So I think they would have not traded this game seriously. But
yeah, the Marshmallows still would have been able to clinch playoffs if they had won that popcorn game.
Just a reminder there, Ardex getting his first BHCL point on the year there.
His
Off
first
of that,
game,
off of that goal from Ghostyferret. No, he's played a couple before.
He has? Okay.
Yeah, he played at the beginning of the season, just a fill-in spot. TJF had to go during one of the games, and he had to hop on. I believe it was the popcorn game he played. One of the popcorn games. But
That
not
does
too
make
much to talk
sense.
about. Malibu starting the game off hot, obviously with a 2-on-1 quote-unquote advantage to start the game, with the Earthquakes only having 4 players and down a man. They were able to cash in 3 times, Kiet scoring 3 goals at the beginning of the period, but LA started to bring things back, and they even got a goal to show for it.
Yeah, I mean, LA, obviously, nobody really needs to win this game. It's kind of just a scrimmage at this point. But I mean, they should be trying things out at least, you know.
They just don't have the personnel to be trying things out. They're missing 2 out of their 4 starters,
This is
or
true,
3 out,
yes.
2 out of the 5 starters. They're missing Vaculate Beef and TJF. I would think Vac will be starting in the playoffs for the Earthquakes. And they're also missing Konechny, as mentioned. Konechny not showing to this game because he had prior commitments and didn't want to lose those prior commitments for a worthless, meaningless game like this. So
Yeah, Konechny did mention before Friday's games how this could be either the biggest game of his career or just meaningless. And because of the Sacramento Surge's 2 losses last night, this is just a meaningless game for the Earthquake.
and obviously the Malibu Marshmallows also losing as well, eliminating them from playoffs and allowing Surge to get in as well. Kind of unfortunately took the life out of this game day. It's been more of a fun and games instead of a serious competition.
I mean, the
There
last 2
was,
games have been fun to watch, but
yeah,
I mean, this one's definitely just kind of been a snooze fest.
yeah.
I won't mince my words here.
Yeah, I mean, there was a scenario where the Malibu Marshmallows and the Los Angeles Earthquakes could tie in every head-to-head category if they had the same goal differential. As Kiet wins the faceoff again, we've seen this faceoff play from Kiet work already, but that time Nixies was up to the task. Luke across for Kiet, a shot, it's stopped by Nixies, rebound, hits the post.
I believe Ghostyferret caught some of that shot.
Ooh, he might have gotten a ping on it, I'm not too
Yeah,
sure.
that may have been the quickest Ghostyferret's ever traveled.
As Luke hits it into the zone here, trying to get it to the middle, but hit away by Ghostyferret. Ghostyferret hitting it to the middle, risky play there, but he's able to get it out of the zone before getting it pinged away by Luke. A nice pullback there. Luke in alone, doesn't really get enough juice on it, and Nixie's able to slide over before the puck enters the net. Big ping from Ghostyferret, so he hits it away from Luke. Trying to
What
get
is
it
Ardex
in the
doing?
zone. Ardex, I guess, trying to screen. I have no idea what just happened there. He was offsides as well. Very interesting play from Ardex. Again, it's not a too many men penalty as they are down a man at this moment. Ghostyferret trying the Ardoggy like patented P3 corner shot, but cleared out by the Marshmallows. Quake TFA on the ice now, trying to help out Ghostyferret. He does get it past Kiet momentarily, but Luke hits it into the corner. Quake hitting it behind the net. Gets it out into the middle. Gets past just Rye, but not able to get past Luke. It's a good block there. Quake hitting it back into his own end. So the second line's coming onto the ice. Quake behind the net. Gets past Just Rye. 2-on-1 emerging for the Earthquakes, but a good ping from Just Rye from behind. Keeps it in the corner after Stan V pushes it there. Quake in alone. Oh, he had room on the short side, but he missed the net. Quake out for the Ardex. It's blocked by Just Rye. Quake, a nice pullback there. Gets around Just Rye. Getting around Stan V, but Stan V able to hit it to the corner just in time, and a little bit of help from Zaz Pixel hits it away. Just Rye trying to get it out for Stan V, but the Earthquakes hit it right back into the corner. Fry still working on the Earthquakes. A nice pullback there. A shot saved by Nixies.
Nixies coming off that post there. A bit of a dangerous play from him.
Almost snuck in. 2-0 for the Marshmallows. A shot. It saved by Nixies. I believe it was hitting the post. I'm not sure which player actually got that off.
One of them.
Yeah. As Quake and Just Rye fight for the puck in the corner. Ardex pulling it back. Trying to hit it out. Ghostyferret to the middle. Good pinch from Kiet, but Ferret able to win the puck back. Ghostyferret trying to get past Luke, but a big ping there. A breakaway the other way. Ardex coming off the bench to try to help out. But Ghostyferret was able to take care of things himself. He clears it across the crease there. But Luke takes it away. Luke hitting it off the side of the net. But Ghostyferret reads it well and is able to clear the zone. But Kiet hits it right back up. Luke is offside, unfortunately. So he takes it behind the net instead of shooting it. Smart play there. Ghostyferret takes it away. Kiet whiffing on the puck. And that allows Ghostyferret to pursue even further. Kiet now all alone. It's a 2-on-0, but Ardex comes out on the ice. Smart play there from the Earthquakes player. Luke gets around Nixies. Ankles them for a second. Doesn't decide to shoot yet. Now he shoots, and it goes wide. He had net to look at, but unfortunately not able to get it done as Ghostyferret curves it to the middle. Trying to work past Kiet and Luke. Quake jumps onto the ice now. Trying to help out Ghostyferret and make things a little more even as Kiet works it to the middle. Hit away by Ghostyferret. Ferret now back in his own end. They're going to go for a line change here. Leaving Quick wide open. Quick, a shot. It goes wide off the feed from Ghostyferret. Again, the Earthquakes only have that one shot, and it ended up being that goal from Ghostyferret, who has to go to the bench now as Quake takes it back in his defensive zone. Beats Stan V on the nice pullback. Quake, a shot from deep, saved by Zaz Pixel. They finally get another one away, and Stan V sprung now. Stan V in alone. It's saved by Nixies. Very weak shot attempt gotten off there by Stan V. Quake to the middle. Trying to work around Stan V, but not able to do so as Stan V clears the zone. Quake clearing, pulls it back, but Just Rye backs him up. Quake, a shot from deep yet again. Nowhere close. Ardex, a shot. It's blocked by Just Rye. And that'll do it for the second period. It's 3-1 still for the Marshmallows.
Take a quick look at that shot by Stan V against Nixies 12. Big breakaway there, but Stan V really not able to get all of it.
Yeah, I mean, the second line of the Malibu Marshmallows kind of holding up better than I expected. Obviously, two prospects versus a good JBH or not good BHCLer like Quake. It just seems like Quake is trying too much right now, and he's not really getting any quality shots away.
Yeah, I don't know. Quake just not really playing to his strengths right now, but Just Rye and Stan V doing a lot better than I'd expect, especially considering Stan V's debut or second game. It was the game he played against the Bagels. Yes.
Yeah.
When the Marshmallows played the Bagels for the second time and lost 5-3. Or sorry, this was the first time. Yeah, Stan V was just getting taken advantage of all game. The Bagels were finding ways to get past him, and he was the weakest link on the line with Luke. But he seems to have really found his game on the second line with Just Rye. Granted, obviously, Quake and Oridex are going to be a worse second line than Tango and Top Rages of the Bagels, but yeah, they've been great so far for the Marshmallows. Obviously no goals, but what are your thoughts, Al?
Yeah, like I said, they're holding up pretty well against a player who's much better than them on paper. So we'll see if that continues in the third period. That's pretty much their key. Obviously, Ghostyferret is not going to be able to do much by himself, 1v2ing a line, as we've discussed. I said this before, but I wonder if Ferret puts himself second line, but I doubt they're just trying to win. They're not trying to win this game. I think Ghostyferret's just trying to get good reps for himself. I do believe the Marshmallows should be taking more advantage of this 2v1 on the first line. There's been a couple times where Ferret has overpinched, and it's clearly shown. They've had a couple of 2-on-0s, 2-on-1s that just need to be taken advantage of, or need to be taken advantage of if you're going to be one of the best teams in the league. And obviously, Marshmallow's not having much of their starters here playing their starting goaltender at forward, so that might take an effect on things. But here we are, possible last period in the BHCL regular season, as Kiet wins the faceoff, but hit away by Ghostyferret. Kiet looking for Luke at the point, but it's hit away by Ghostyferret. Kiet, nice move on Ghostyferret. Talking about that pinch right there, but Kiet misses the net. He tries to pull it back, but Ghostyferret blocks it. Again, you got to take advantage of those, and that's really why the Marshmallows haven't been one of the best teams all season. They had Ghostyferret flat-footed, and they were still unable to get it by. Kiet, a hit from behind there, and that will be a penalty.
Big power play for the Earthquakes here. They can look to bring things back if they really do care about winning this one, just for the record sake. So we'll see. Ghostyferret will be 1v1ing Luke here.
Yeah, deciding not to put on the extra player here. Luke whiffing on the faceoff, but he does go back and hit the puck into the corner. Luke working it down the ice and pinging it away from Ghostyferret, but Ghostyferret resets. Luke, a nice ping away from Ferret, and he hits it into the corner. Ferret, 12 seconds left on this man advantage, quote unquote, aka isolation, as Ferret decides not to put out an extra man. Ferret trying to work around Luke, but a big block there. Ferret to the middle, trying to pull it, or trying to curve it, but Kiet hops out of the box and helps out defensively there. Ghostyferret pinged away by Kiet. To the middle! Luke, a shot! He didn't get it off. As Quake hopped onto the ice, he tried to help. Might have been blocked there by Ghostyferret as well, getting a touch on it. Ferret working it up. A nice curve around Kiet. To the middle, but it's hit away. Kiet able to recover. As Kiet working down the ice now. Kiet looking for a shot, but it's gloved down by Nixies before he got the shot away. Tried to get it around the LA goaltender as Quake TFA and Stan V on the ice. Stan V rides the puck into the corner. Quake trying to get it to the middle, but hit away by Stan V. A shot for Ardex but from deep is stopped by Zaz Pixel. He hasn't been tested much, but a couple shots he's had to face have been pretty difficult to stop. He's done a good job of keeping the puck out of the net as the puck ends up out of play as Quake hits it onto the home team's bench. Face-off taking place as Just Rye wins it back for Stan V. Ardex hitting it to the middle. It's hit away by Stan V and Just Rye. Now as a breakaway, a shot off the post. Quake behind his net now, works past Just Rye momentarily, but again, this second line of the Marshmallows standing tall versus Quake. And as you saw, they're generating a good scoring chance. Ardex, good pinch from Stan V. Has a lane, a shot saved by Nixies. It's cleared out. Man, if this second line could only finish, they'd probably have 2 or 3 goals right now. As Quake takes it back into the neutral ice. Stan V, nice pullback there, but read well by Quake. Quake to the middle. Ooh, he almost gets the curve off, but it hits the post. Quake behind the net, not really covered. A shot saved by Zaz Pixel.
An incredible shot from Quake. Just very tight curve around the net. Almost gets it in, but Zaz Pixel able to find that puck with his glove. Make an incredible save.
Kiet off the face-off there, but Ghostyferret able to recover. Again, insisting on isoing. I don't get why you're trying to do that. You should be trying to win the game. Improve that you are a good team instead of losing to a bunch of backups. I know you guys also have a bunch of backups, but you got 2 of your starters here, and that's technically one more than actually 3 of their starters here, and that's technically 2 more than what the Marshmallows have. Ardex, a big hit in center ice, and that'll be a penalty.
So power play for Marshmallows here. I don't think much is going to change. They might put Quake on if Ghostyferret's low on stam, which I'm not entirely sure if he is, so we will see.
Pretty much the same thing that we've seen all game. Nothing really changes, despite the penalty. Kiet, ooh, almost had a shot off the faceoff, but Ghostyferret won it just in the nick of time as Kiet pings it away. Ghostyferret able to clear the zone, trying to work past Luke, but Luke takes it to the corner. Luke behind the net now. Hitting it up for Kiet. Kiet has a step, looking to shoot it past Nixies, but he's unable to. A good save there from the LA goaltender. Kiet pulling it back, a shot, he scores! He gets his 4th of the game for the Marshmallows, it's 4-1.
Wow, great goal from Kiet. It's kind of what we've seen all game, just him banging out these P3s. But good pullback, good power play goal from Kiet.
Appears the Earthquake are going to pool now. They're going to put all 3 staters on the ice, as they have Ardex taking the faceoff versus Just Rye. Stan V hitting it up for Just Rye, and that's an easy goal. A faceoff play, textbook there, and the Earthquakes are just not ready for it.
Well, I mean, yeah, not much to say there. That's a bad play from the Earthquakes, honestly. Just, they should have been prepared to get beat on that face-off, and it just costs them, you know? You can't fully rely on face-off plays. This is not JBHL. It's possible. The comeback is still possible, though. 12 seconds to score 4 goals each. Or 50 seconds to score 4 goals, so 12 seconds in between each. It's possible. Unless
another
that
face-off. Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Just Rye has 2.
Dude, these are JBHL face-off plays that work against JBHLers, and we're seeing some of the best players in the league fall for them. It's pretty bad. Pathetic game from the Earthquakes all around. It's been frustrating to watch. This game definitely could have been closer, but Ghostyferret deciding to try to ego the first line of Kiet and Luke, and then getting scored on 4 times. Definitely not helping that at all. But obviously they don't really care too much.
I mean, yeah, none of this impacts seeding, so I would definitely experiment a little bit, even if it means just like isoing the first line.
That's fair. Quake TFA a big hit on Stan V, but he'll pad the stats, get his first BHCL goal.
Oh, Zazpixel assist.
And Zazpixel getting his, I believe, first BHCL point.
Wait, it would be really funny if the Marshmallows had a positive goal differential after this. I don't think they will, actually. I think it's impossible. Oh, they have Luke in net. Oh, hold on now.
Zazpixel going as skater. Is that allowed?
Yeah, we'll allow it.
It's gonna fuck up stats though.
This is true.
Oh
Well.
well. Too late now. Face-off taking place. Ardex hitting it up for Quake TFA. Ghostyferret in net for the Earthquakes. Both teams resorted to a little bit of trolling here. Ardex hitting it to the middle. Looking for Quake TFA, but no one home. As Stan V working with Zaz Pixel. Ghostyferret coming out of his crease to play the puck. As Ardex working down the ice. A shot. Save.
Oh my god. Luke.
Why, Luke?
Rob's Zaz Pixel. Or no, Rob's Quake TFA. We'll play the replay here. An incredible save. Or sorry, he robbed Ordex. An incredible save by Luke. The first of his goaltending career. Many more to come. Here Luke is looking for new job openings. So, if any team needs a goalie, I'm sure he'll be happy to help.
As the Marshmallows close out this one 7-1. Not really a competitive game. Again, more of the same. Both teams having fun playing their bench players. But that'll do it. That is the end of the BHCL regular season. 18 long and hard game days finally comes to an end. But don't worry, we aren't going anywhere. Playoffs coming back soon. They will start on Wednesday, March 20th. Mark your calendars. It will be both teams playing, the Otters and the Surge playing on Wednesday, as well as the Earthquakes and the Surge. Those, or not the Surge,